This is some of everything that we have done or that we do daily that contributes to the breakup of our relationship, the destruction of our man, and the failure of our children to be able to function. They did not tell us that all of that, being my own person and I'm independent, would lead to separation, loneliness, celibacy, and lesbianism. They didn't tell us that if you give up the man, you're going to take one of these things and it's worse and it will destroy your nation. They didn't give us that information. They made us think that it was some kind of glorified position to brag about the fact that I got my own job, my own credit card, my own car, so I don't need no man. I don't even know how we got that mixed up. Ain't none of that got nothing to do with being with no man. Yeah, we have some serious relationship problems that nobody has been able to address us on because everybody wants to pretend that this is not going on. You know, over 60% of our women are single, widowed, separated, or divorced. They don't have a man.
Do what I do, because I don't give a fuck. One or two people side with it, and them the one or two people that's rolling with me. I'm not looking at the majority. I told y'all from day one, the majority's not gonna side with you. I'm only gonna get subscribers here and there, and that's cool. I'd rather have 50 killers than 1,000 soldiers. Yeah, so they always gonna be mad. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
That's just how it is. You have to check this out. Because we're warning guys about the bad woman, which now has pretty much leveraged most of the world. So the type of woman that is good is pretty much slim. We're not teaching hate. We're teaching.
What's goody class? Come on in, guys. Hit that like button. That's how you pay your school tuition. Keep in mind, guys, that over here, we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, or any beliefs, guys. We cater to the truth, and we cater to common sense. We do not complicate that. All right, guys. We got a good class today, so I know we've been doing a lot of self-improvement. We've been talking about a lot of deaths, a lot of murders. We've been talking about practically a lot, you know what I mean? And it's been all geared towards, you know what I mean, our accountability. It's been geared towards personal growth. It's been geared towards self-improvement. Well, you know what I mean? That's half the battle. The other half is identifying what we want to match up with, you know what I mean? So half of the gender war and half of the war that's going on within oneself is understanding himself, and then the other half is identifying his partner, you know what I mean? So today, guys, we're gonna have some fun with it. Today we're gonna, you know what I mean? We're gonna really identify it. We're gonna break it down to the molecule. I went to church this week, guys. Last week, actually. I went to church last week. You know what I mean? And I stopped by the ministry, and the preacher, I mean, boy, the preacher, he set the church on fire, guys. When I tell you guys, y'all gotta go on over to Minister Jap Network. Y'all gotta go on over there, guys. Cause the boy, he cooked, and he throw the comedy on it. You know what I mean? He throw the comedy on it. But the facts are there, guys. He do a great job at identifying what's out there, guys. And I tell you all the time, it's 71% of trash out there, guys. So, you know what I mean? With his blessing, I updated our 71% modern women chart. You know what I mean? Salute to Mr. Palmer. You know what I mean? Because I also got his blessing. We added the baby mama terrorists on there. Because honestly, guys, all of these women are baby mama terrorists. So they got the whole ring. You know what I mean? So this is what we finna do today, guys. Today, guys, we finna identify and describe all 5 of these women, guys. Because y'all all know them. Y'all got them in your family. Y'all work with them. You know what I mean? Y'all sleep with them. And we're going to identify them. And they dangerous, guys. These women right here, guys, Those women, all of those women that you saw in that chart, guys, identify with feminism. They got that Lilith sprinkle on them in one way, shape, form, or another. They all been feminized, and they all been fed that apple. They all been fed that feminist apple by a wicked Lilith. You know what I mean? A grandma terrorist. You know what I mean? They baby mama terrorist, but they all got that apple. You know what I mean? So guys, you know how we do over here. Today we finna play our little warm-up video. You know what I mean? Our homegirl Love Dorsey. Salute to her. But guys, on the real, you know what I mean? The system is designed to screw over the little guy, you know what I mean? My only goal is to become the big guy and help change all that, guys. And in the process of becoming the big guy to change all that, I'm not gonna lose myself. All right, guys. So let's get it. Salute to the chat. And before we start the warm-up video, I also want to give a big shout out to my guy Game Lives Matter. You know what I mean? For the super chat. I mean for the Cash App. Also want to give a big shout out to my guy XL Pro for the super chat. I got one more guy that super chatted me. I'm gonna get your name before the end of the show. And thank you a lot, guys. I really appreciate that, y'all. Much love, guys. You know what I mean? Word. Trying to get this video going for you guys. Give me 1 second, guys.
Okay, guys. Now, I just came from the park, and it's this kid teasing me because I have felines on. Now, mind you, I am not a material person. I just wear felines because, you know, I like the color, and I think they're cool. They might not be what's popular today, but, you know, that's what I like. So, you know, I told the kid, it's not about what I have on my feet, it's about what I have inside my head. No matter what I'm wearing, no matter what I have on, it's about my information, the knowledgeable things in life. These sneakers are not even going to fit you in 20 years from now. So it's about what you have in your mind, your wisdom, your knowledge, the power to inspire others. And parents, please don't raise your children like the materialistic type, because, you know, once they don't have Jordans on or cool clothes, they're going to feel like they're not important. They're going to feel like they need the golden or the Jordan.
This is some of everything that we...
Okay, guys. Now, I just came from the park, and it's this kid teasing me because I have felines on. Now, mind you, I am not a material person. I just wear felines because, you know, I like the color, and I think they're cool. They might not be what's popular today, but, you know, that's what I like. So, you know, I told the kid, it's not about what I have on my feet, it's about what I have inside my head. No matter what I'm wearing, no matter what I have on, it's about my information, the knowledgeable things in life. These sneakers are not even going to fit you in 20 years from now. So it's about what you have in your mind, your wisdom, your knowledge, the power to inspire others. And parents, please don't raise your children like the materialistic type, because, you know, once they don't have Jordans on or cool clothes, they're going to feel like they're not important. They're going to feel like they need the golden or the Jordans or the cool stuff, the popular stuff, to make them feel important.
I just got a little feeling that I should. Do I need to give y'all a fair warning? Is it a bunch of new people on here that's finna have a problem with my authenticness? Miss Yonka, what's up? Listen, so I'm doing a Zoom tomorrow night on generational curses, and this is one of them topics that When I really start talking deep into it, people cry, they get emotional. Some people get angry. Some people get disappointed. So I'm giving y'all fair warning, even on this live. Like, if you are in a not so good space in your life to where you are not open to receive constructive criticism or a different perspective other than your own, or you're engulfed in feelings so much that you can't accept reality, don't stay on this live. Don't get in my Zoom. Don't try to book no call with me, because it won't be good. I don't spare feelings. I'm not going to spare on this live. You're watching as adults are old enough to work a phone or a computer or a laptop. Whatever you own, you're old enough to know that it is a decision of yours to come on here. You don't have to stay on this live. You don't have to listen to what I say. I'm not responsible for the things that you decide to sit and watch. So with that being said, if I say anything that you don't like, you have a problem with my delivery, cursing, the stuff I'm going to say, you don't have to be on here. It's a choice, right? I'm going to start by saying this. A lot of y'all need to understand the generational curses that have been passed down in y'all family, because they are the reason for a lot of y'all disadvantages, a lot of y'all poor choices, a lot of the unfairness that you were set with once you hit that age where you had to try to figure things out as a young adult. A lot of y'all don't realize, like me understanding where I came from, what I came out of, what I was brought up in, the things I was conditioned to do, believe, go along with, the opinion leaders in my family. Like, this is stuff that it needs to be talked about, it needs to be addressed, and it needs to be understood. Because these are the things that will help you understand as an adult today, or a young adult, or a teenager, how you should be moving, what you can afford to give, what you can afford, you know, to spend your time on, put your attention on. Hopefully y'all keeping up so far. Anybody just way off track and don't know what the fuck I'm saying? Before I go deeper, because you know, the deeper I go, the more bothered y'all get. Your goals today, the things that you're working on, the stuff you don't got time for, the shit that you should be ashamed of yourself about, are things that need to be centered around where the fuck I came from. What the people taught me growing up. Some of y'all, like when I say disadvantages, some of y'all reached 17, 18, and you had a lot of things that were going on in your life that was unfair to you. It was a lot of stuff that this started me off below just the average line. Things my parents didn't teach me, the absence of one parent or another, lack of finances, lack of resources. These are things that, yes, it was unfair that you reached 17, 18, 19, 20 and did not have access to these things. We're not given certain shit. And a lot of y'all, you hurting just because nobody in your family is grown enough to just tell you that. That, you know what, as your elders, we lacked in this area, which then in tune caused you to lack in this area. And a lot of the shit you went through early on when you first had a kid, or when you first stepped out into the world as a young adult, a lot of that shit, it came from what we did not give you. And for that, even if a motherfucker don't give you an apology, just acknowledging that can set a lot of y'all free.
Let's get it, man. I'm ready to cook. All right, guys, y'all heard love. And I talk about this all day, all night. I'll be on Facebook. Those of y'all that's in Facebook right now, share the live. You know what I mean? Just share the live. You know what I mean? I talk about it all day, all night, man. The generational curse. You know what I mean? And this is why it's important to change the laws of your mind. You know what I mean? Those of you that tune in, the Couch Gang, y'all know exactly what I mean. When you hear Mr. Palmer say it, change the laws of your mind. You know what I mean? Because how we was raised and how the sprinkle that been put on us ain't right. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why, you know what I mean, I'm here. That's the reason why I'm here. I am Abraham. So I'm here to just give you that awareness. I'm here to bring you that information that you're going to need to keep fighting. You know what I mean? Because all it is work. All it is putting in that work. You know what I mean? You want to educate yourself more than you entertain yourself. You know what I mean? All the time. For real. You know what I mean? So guys, part of that generational curse that she talking about, is that anger and that hatred. You know what I mean? For some weird reason, in our community and among us and our culture, we have this hatred and we have this Cain and Abel jealousy vibe and this competitive nature with us that, you know what I mean? Like I always tell you guys, we have two types of black people, man. We have the Negroes and then we have the brothers. You know what I mean? And the majority are Negroes. And it's sad, you know what I mean? I don't know how many of y'all saw or heard about a discrepancy that took place in Walt Disney. Now, me and my son was just out in Walt Disney, like earlier last year, right? Or was it late last year? It was one of the earlier last year. We was in Florida. We was in Walt Disney. Cool, calm, nice spot, little nice spot. We was in Universal Studios, Orlando. Exactly where this happened. You know what I mean? And it's just sad that the saying is true. You can't take black folks anywhere, man. You can't take us anywhere, yo. You can take us out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of us. And we got to fix that. That's not okay, guys. That's not okay. It's 2022. That Negro mentality, that thug life indoctrination, that joint is old. It's played. You know what I mean? It's old. It's played. You know what I mean? But let's take a look at what I'm talking about, guys. Let's take a look at this video that I'm talking about. It's the Negro League, yo. It's the Negro League. I don't know if you saw this or not, but I just got put on to the video, so I was like, yo, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Mind you, yo, this is live in Walt Disney, yo. This is live. This is live. I see women getting slapped, men slapping women, men stood up to fight, but then I see them just automatically strike off on the women. It's just chaotic right here. You hear the babies crying and all that. This is crazy. I think so, Pan Africa. Salute to you, man. But this is crazy. I never saw this. I never saw this, guys. This is the Negro League right here. This is the shit, yo. We act like we can't talk things out. We act like we can't discuss things. This is because we sit around each other and we be phony all day. And then when the pressure bust pipes, you know what I mean, we take out our frustration when we could have been nipped it in the bud. But no, we chose to be around each other, harboring feelings about each other until it explodes. That's the Negro League, yo. Distance yourself from folks like that. Distance yourself from folks that can't tell you how they feel, guys. Incredible. Salute to the king. The Meth Lab is in the building, yo. Salute to you, Meth Lab. Yo, this is absolutely, you get what I mean? Like, this is the Negro League, guys. We got to do better. We got to do better. It's 2022, guys. It's 2022. You know what I mean? We had to do better, guys. We gotta go to therapy if we need. You know what I mean? We gotta start getting some therapy, man. We talk about all of these bags. And therapy is an investment. It's a self-investment. Why not invest in yourself and some therapy? We talk about all this money. You know what I mean? Let's get it, guys. This is bad. This make us look bad. This feed that narrative that black people is this, black people is this, feed the narrative right here. And it be the people with the biggest mouth and the biggest bark in the wall talking good shit, but then their behavior don't match that. You know what I mean? For little shit, for petty shit, I bet. For shit they could have talked about, they could have chopped it up. 3 out of the 5 that we finna talk about today. I see 3 out of the 5 modern women in this whole incident that we finna break down to the molecule. 3 out of the 5 I see. You know what I mean? Good thing we ain't gonna talk about the simping forces and the girly men today. But I see 3 out of the 5 dressed. That's a fact, Pan Africa. Every other race of people stopping them from acting out. Asians, Hispanics, white, and one conservative MGTOW OG black man. Word, man. Word, man. It's crazy. That was foolishness right there. That was foolishness. Live in public, live in front of the kids. You know what I mean? In front of the kids. That's the part that made it crazy. You can't go nowhere. Can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere. You always under attack, guys. You always under attack. You are always under attack. We're gonna get into this today, guys. We're gonna talk about it today, though. We're gonna cook today, man. We're gonna cook today. You know what I mean? We're gonna set it off. It's my little thumbnail left for this joint right here. We're gonna cook it today. These are our modern women right here, guys. These are our modern women, guys. These are them right here, guys. We got 5 of them, guys. 5 of them running out here. When you guys hear me running around here talking about 71% of the women and 71% women and stay away from 71% women, that's what I'm talking about, guys. I'm talking about these women right here, guys. Let's go over them. Now, we're not going to play dumb, guys. We all know our street fighting women, our masculine women. Then we know our mismanagement of coochie women. They are MVPs, the most valuable coochies. You know what I mean? We know our Big Brendas. We all know a Big Brenda. You know what I mean? Low-hanging fruit. We know our independent Isabelles. You know what I mean? That's our evil PhDs. You know what I mean? They got that paper. And then we got our sex-selling junkies. We know them. Those are our IG. They all on IG. They run IG. They control IG. You know what I mean, guys? We got to identify these guys, these people right here. These people right here, you got to be real swift and on your feet, always on point, all right? That's all I mean. You got to be real sure of yourself. You got to make sure you have done that other 50%. Now, I mean, remember, it's 50% identifying who you dealing with and 50% knowing yourself. You know what I mean, guys? So after you know yourself, you know what I mean, then you can identify this right here because this is mixed in there. Ain't a good woman on this chart. So don't even try to force it, guys. You know what I mean? Know yourself to know that all these women here are pumping dumps. All these women here, guys, is make sure you don't leave it in. Make sure you don't shoot the club up. All of these women right here. All of these women are just fun. Just it's not yours, it's just your turn. You know what I mean? You got to keep that motto, guys. And we're going to get into it. We're going to break down why I say that. You know what I mean? Because, I got to give you the biblical truth. Because, my opinion is just not good enough. And I would not just leave y'all with just my opinion. You know what I mean? I got to give you guys what the words say. You know what I mean? Because I follow the instructions, guys. I follow the instructions. So without any further ado, let's get right into it, yo. Let's get right into it. Salute to the chat. I really appreciate you. Like I said, shout outs to everybody that cashed at me. You know what I mean? I have y'all names down. You know what I mean? Game Lives Matter. I remember you. I remember XL Pro. And I have the other guy who greatly appreciate it. You know what I mean? I have your name at the end of the chat. Pan Africa said, real black men are of a patriarch and feminist black community kick the real conservative black man out of house, family, and communities. That's an absolute fact. That's an absolute fact, guys. Let's break it down, though. Let's see. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I mean, let's talk about it. Which I want to start off with, guys. In the chat, guys, pick a color, guys. You tell me, pick a color, and I'll wait for you guys to pick a color. Just put the color in the chat, and we're going to start. You know what I mean? Well, whatever color you put in the chat, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to highlight that color, and we're going to go in. You know what I mean? Pan Africa, what color we going to go in with? What color we going to start with, Pan Africa? Oh, hold on. You want the chart back up there? Yeah. Pick a color, guys. Y'all pick a color and let me know what. All right, blue. All right, I'm saying, what he said, green. I see blue. Blue is winning right now. So we gonna start with blue. Y'all is mad funny, yo, and I love y'all to death. Y'all is funny. So we gonna start it with blue. Blue got it already. Wait, hold on. All right, we got a tie now. Somebody gotta break the tie. We got red and we got blue. We got red and blue up there. Somebody gotta break the tie now, guys. Know what I mean? Somebody gotta break the tie. Or y'all want me to flip a coin? Know what I mean? I'll flip a coin. Or just go with my favorite color. You know what? Let's blue. All right, blue. That's the tiebreaker. Blue. It's over. So we going with blue. I told them for red twice. All right, so we going with blue, guys. Blue is Big Brenda. Big Brenda is low-hanging fruit. So let's get it. This is Big Brenda, guys. Big Brenda is part of our women that are wishy-washy. These women dependent on who they gassing up, who gassing them up. You know what I mean? At the time. You know what I mean? If the pretty woman is treating them nice, then that'll determine how well they'll treat you as a man. You know what I mean? When the pretty woman is gassing them and the pretty woman is entertaining them, then they're a little bit more pleasant. You know what I mean? But when the pretty woman is shunning them away and not giving them attention, then they'll take their anger out on us, on man. All right? Guys, we all know a Big Brenda. We all know one, guys. We all know one. That's how she act. You know what I mean? And guys, if you notice, if the Big Brenda is with a girl that like to fight, then that Big Brenda is going to be at her most dangerous point. You know what I mean? She's going to be at her most dangerous point because that's when she's going to want to be a fighter. You know what I mean? She's very impressionable. So she's a follower, guys, because, you know what I mean? These women, they lack insecurity. You know what I mean? They're so insecure with their body and their weight that they'll follow anybody that pay them some attention, guys. And that's man or woman. You know what I mean? That's why they low-hanging fruit, guys. You shouldn't be getting caught with them, guys. You got to know yourself to understand that, though. You know what I mean? Because they're going to try to bash you. They're going to try to trick you into this. Well, not all men like big women. And you know what I mean? This is my body, my choice. This is the whole foolery right here. This is the foolery right here. These women absolutely despise pretty women, yo. It's 71% of them. You know what I mean? 71% of them, guys. Let's see what the words say about them, though. You know what I mean? Where we at? Their end is destruction. Their God is their belly, and their glory is their shame, with mind set on earthly things. You know what I mean? That's Philippines 3:19, guys. So what that verse is pretty much is saying is their God is their belly. You know what I mean? Like, and their glory is their shame. Like a lot of big girls, they eat themselves from guilt. You know what I mean? And then they get into shame. You know what I mean? So what God is saying is, with mind set on earthly things, they're lusting and they're craving the earthy things. And remember, He said, don't do that. Don't come to your desires. You know what I mean? Be Proverbs 23:20-21. Be not among drunkards, or among gluttonous eaters of meat, for the drunkards and the gluttons will come to poverty, and slumber will cloth. Hold on, let me move that banner real quick. Will slumber, will cloth them with rags. You know what I mean? And guys, if you understand, right, this is why I had to put them at low hanging fruit. But if you understand the pecking order and the pyramid chart, then you understand why every time it comes to big women, you don't see the celebrities and the superstars with big women because they represent poverty. Like they just represent the bottom of the map because the unhealthy appearance represent unhealthy eating, unhealthy living it, unhealthy it just and that's why the that community gets bashed the way it gets bashed because they try to push it as if that's okay. And guys, according to our instructions right here, that's not okay, guys. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not just going in bashing or nothing, guys. You know how we do over here. We don't cater to that. You know what I mean? I don't cater to the itching ear. You know what I mean? I'm not just going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. You know what I mean? And if this joint right here said you needed to mess with big women, then I would be telling you, like, yo, bro, F what they telling you out there. You need to mess with big women. But this joint ain't telling you that. It's telling big women that they need to stop chasing these earthly things. You know what I mean? And they need to chill. They need to stop eating themselves away. So that's what that's telling them. You know what I mean? Now, whether they like it or not, that's on them. But like I tell you guys, these women that's on this chart, these women that's on this chart, they running from God. You know what I mean? They curse. They're cursed. So these are them women, right? That you'll get with one of them not knowing because you didn't identify them and you ain't watched this live. So you ain't know. So you get with a Big Brenda not knowing that God chasing her. God chasing her. You know what I mean? And now you doing everything right. And you wondering why you still losing. Why are you still losing who the fuck you are as a man? Why are you losing money? Why are you losing financially, spiritually? You just not winning, but you got your girl though. You got your Big Brenda. You got your little low-hanging fruit. You done settled now for low-hanging fruit. And you just sitting there wondering why you ain't winning, bro. Why I'm not winning? Why I don't got you know how guys do. They look over to the next man and they see the next man with the hottie and they sit there and they like, I ain't winning. I ain't winning like him. You know what I mean? Because you gotta understand when you start dealing with these women, any one of these women on this chart right here, guys, you take on their spirit. That sexually transmitted demon. That's a STD. You know what I mean? So once you stick your PP in, just know once you stick your PP in and God spin the block and catch that spirit, because He's looking for them. He looking for every single one of them on this list right here. And it's 7 out of 10 of them chicks that you run into that's gonna get you, yo. Low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit, guys, is the lowest piece of fruit. You know how it is in the jungle, guys, right? You work for your stuff. God told us to work for our food. Those that's working is going to be the ones eating. So low-hanging fruit means if we was all men and we go to this tree, right? We all know that at the top of the tree are going to be the best fruit. The best fruit is going to always be at the top of that tree right there. So that means he who worked and climbed that tree to get that. It take work to get to that. You know what I mean? Then you got your next tier. You know what I mean? You might not have to work as hard as you need to work to get to that top tier, but that next tier going to yield a good amount of fruit. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? It's the sun hit it, the rain hit it first. It's good, and the tiers go on like that. Then you get your bottom tier where the dogs walk across it and they pee on it, and it get less rain, it get less nutrients. You know what I mean? And it's just easy to get. You can just go right over there and just throw one of them shits in your pocket and keep it stepping. You ain't have to climb, do nothing. That's low-hanging fruit. And that's what Big Brenda is, guys. So whether you like it or not, those of you that's with the Big Brenda, that reflect you. That reflect your value. That reflect how you feel about yourself, your self-worth. Sometimes it's okay to deal with a Big Brenda. Because if you a big dude yourself and you sloppy yourself, you unhealthy yourself, then that's your match. You know what I mean? That's your match. You know what I mean? Take one for the team. Take one for the team. Why is you reaching for shit that's for the other teammates that's doing the work? Backbiting, you know what I mean? Pillow talking and shit. Take one for the team. Stay in your lane. And that's how that works, guys. You know how we do over here. You know what I mean? But guys, you gotta understand, Big Brenda, was she raised in a family, a household where that's what they do. They just talk about people and eat. They talk about people and eat. You know what I mean? They backbite and eat. That's how it go down in them cribs right there. And sometimes Big Brenda don't be wanting to be a part of that shit, but she gotta bury herself away, and she get away, and she cling to that food. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? That's what it be. And these be the most church going people too. That the church promote this shit too. They don't talk about glutton in the church. That's another sad thing about it. You know what I mean? Because they'll talk about you can't smoke, you can't drink, but they don't talk about glutton though. You know what I mean? You see, it be real hypocritical shit going on in there. You know what I mean? But I think we broke that blue joint down to the molecule. You know what I mean? I never really dealt with a Big Brenda ever. Like ever. I ain't gloating or nothing. I'm sorry, guys. Those of you that got stuck with one. I don't know how a Big Brenda look naked other than the shit that I see with Lizzo. But I don't like those things. Like, that's not good. You know what I mean? That's not good. You know what I mean? For me, I'm cool with now. I'm cool with Big Brenda. Me and Big Brenda cool. Me and Big Brenda cool. You know what I mean? Generations after generations, a big woman run in her family. She just that's a whole fact though. That's a fact, Fendi though. That's what happens though. And they just eat and they just eat and they just eat and it's not even cool, guys. They got to get healthy, man. But that's Big Brenda, y'all. What's the next color, guys? We gonna go with the red. We going with the red next. We going with the red. You know what I mean? I think I spared Big Brenda. I think I spared Big Brenda a little bit. You know what I mean? But we all know Big Brenda. You got to stay away from Big Brendas, though, because Big Brendas, man, they kind of violent, too, man. They getting bigger and bigger out here, yo. You know what I mean? They say black don't crack, but it sure do expand. That shit expand like a motherfucker. Purple? All right, purple it is. We going purple. We going purple, 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 bro. Let's get it, guys. We already... Wait, is that... Nah, no, shit. I'm bugging out. Nah, that ain't purple. There go purple. There go our Purple City Bird Gang. Whoop, whoop. That's purple right there. Yeah, that's our purple. This is our it girl, yo. It girls are the cute but extremely stupid and money driven. These are going to be our younger 71% women aging around 14 to 29. All right, guys? This is our it girl, guys. Let's see what the word say about the it girl, guys. Other than you give her bread. You pay her with breadcrumbs, guys. You pay her with crumbs. And that means not your whole loaf. Your whole loaf is your purpose and what you working on and how you support yourself. So you give crumbs of that. But you always pay somebody that's doing the service for you. You always hit them off. You always gotta bless them. You know what I mean? God don't like ugly. So don't do that. All right? But that's the correct saying, that's the correct thing. That's what he mean by, you know what I mean, pay a prostitute. And he said a prostitute, just not any old female, you know what I mean, but a prostitute, you know what I mean? And that's our sex selling junkie right here, guys. So don't get caught slipping. It's not simping, you know what I mean? If you trying to make her your girl, then you simping. But if you see something like this, if you see one of these girls and you want to have a good night, you pay She get the money, she bless you, she go her way, you go your way. That is not simping, guys. All right, let's get it twisted. Now, if it's your last dollar, then you stupid. You know what I mean? But it's not simping. Guys got to get it correct. Guys got to get it correct. All right, guys. But let's see what the words say about this. See what the words say about this character. That's not it. There we go. Proverbs 21:9. It is better to live in a corner of a housetop than in a house shared with a quarrelsome wife. You know what I mean? And guys, that's simple right there. What that is saying, that girl too worldly. She too worldly. She too worldly to be in your castle. You know what I mean? She worried about social media. She worried about everything. She worried about the world, what's going on in the world. And she gonna bring that shit into your house, guys. She gonna bring that shit all the way into your home, guys. And that's unhealthy for your home. You know what I mean? Everything that's going on outside is unhealthy to be inside your home. That's how they ruin your kids. That's how they ruin your relationship, guys. Let that outside worldly world shit be out there worldly world. 'Cause remember, in the worldly world, they telling the women that they the leaders. They telling the women that they the quarterbacks. You know what I mean, guys? I gotta wait. I'll wait till I get to that particular female to break down this story. But yeah, guys, these women right here, they all about cash, man. They all about cash. So this is why these women let you know how important your sexual market value and your money is. You know what I mean? You gotta have a high sexual market value to get these women. And a lot of guys think you gotta have game and all of that to deal with these women. That's not true, guys. That's far from the truth. You know what I mean? These women is about money. You know what I mean? It's about money. You know what I mean? Some have a higher price than others. You know what I mean? But they all about money, guys. So don't believe the hype. And that's it. You know what I mean? That's it with these women. We all know a sex selling junkie. We all know a sex selling junkie. So we all know a girl that sell cooch. We all know a girl that sell cooch. You know what I mean? It's crazy, yo. It's crazy. Right? So what's the next color y'all wanna go into, guys? What's the next color y'all wanna go into? I see red. Right, we did skip over the red, so let's get into red. Let's get into the red color. Where we at with the red? The red, guys. That's our red color right there, guys. This is our street fighting female. These chicks love adrenaline. These women are so damaged that all they want to do is see other people damaged and hurt too. These females will fight anybody, bro. If you don't have any felonies, you will now messing with these females, bro. Gotti Savage, what's up, my guy? Salute to you. Word, guys. So anyway, guys, we all know a fighting chick, guys. We all know a chick that just she take ass women, she block punches with her head. All she know is fighting, guys. All she want to do is fight all day. Fight, right? Fight. You know what I mean? Fight all day. Take her ing out. Fight. You know what I mean? Be mindful. These women are damaged, guys. These women are insecure. You know what I mean? A lot of them sometimes get touched. They get their childhood, their innocence took. You know what I mean? So now they're just angry and they just mad at the world. You know what I mean? It's a lot of jealousy and envy involved in that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of that involved in that. You know what I mean? These women like to beat on, you know what I mean? Another sector. They'll beat on every sector that we just talked about. And men too. They'll fight you too, guys. These women don't care. These women don't care. These are them people, when you hear that expression, people don't have nothing to lose, will help you lose everything. That's these women right here, guys. Stay away from them, guys. Stay away from them. 100% facts. You don't need that drama in your life. Like, and a lot of guys that's boring and a lot of guys that's not on a purpose tend to attract to these women, because these women, they, like I said, they like adrenaline, so they gonna always have some shit going. And then when you're a bored dude and you ain't got time on your hand, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? When you ain't got time on your hand, hell yeah, Miss Jacqueline from when you ain't got time on your hand, you know what I mean? You going when you got mad time on your hand, you gonna end up messing with one of these girls because they got the action going. You know what I mean? This is why I say, you guys, change the laws of your mind, right? If you like women that bring adrenaline, switch up and like a different type of woman, like calm women. I mean, that's where you're gonna find your match. You know what I mean? Because don't get it twisted. I used to like fighting women. I used to like this type of woman. Like, this type of woman used to be cool to me. Like, okay, you know what I mean? That's gangster. That's gangster. Nah, it's not when you always in some shit, yo. It's not. You know what I mean? It's not. And especially when you start to make business, when you start to do business, you lose business messing with women like this. Because the last thing you want is a fight or assault or an altercation to break out at a job, you know what I mean, in public, period. You know what I mean? And nowadays, with all of these cameras around, the last thing you need is a physical altercation with a female. You know what I mean? You already know what it is going to happen to us as men. So stay away from these females. Don't be addicted to this shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know some of us get addicted to it because that's what we saw as youngins with our parents. We saw our parents go through it and do it. You know what I mean? Beat each other up. Sometimes the moms win, sometimes the dad win, but in any event, we saw that adrenaline. So now we fiend for that shit. You know what I mean? Go the other way, guys. Don't be fucking with that shit, son. You know what I mean? I'd rather you mess with a Miss Independent or somebody like that on the 71% chart. You know what I mean? Than to mess with, you know what I mean, these motherfucking street fighters, yo. These street fighters is not playing, son. They is not playing. And they have energy, boy. We know these street fighters, man. They like little robots, man. They like little robots. You know what I mean, guys? Exactly, yo. Salute to you, man. Salute to Let's Talk with JBJ. Yo, we had a great show. You know what I mean? We broke down one of the videos on the It's Complicated channel. Of course, we gonna link back up. We definitely gonna link back up. You know what I mean? Bring back feminine, soft-spoken women. Make them popular again. Facts, yo. I'm tired of these WWE hood rat chicks, man. Word, yo. And I think I'm doing a fine job on not cursing. I ain't say the B word once. And boy, is it fighting me. Boy, man, listen. But yeah, yo, bring back, man. We tired of these WWE chicks, man. What's up, yo? What's up? We tired of them. You know what I mean? But in any event, especially these women, yo, come on now. Come on. Where we at next, guys? We got two more left. We either gonna go the mismanagement of coochie, our most valuable coochies, or we gonna go independent Isabelle. We gonna go lime green or we gonna go yellow. Which one is it, guys? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. We gonna go lime green or we gonna go. All right, we going green. We going green. Shout out to my guy, Mr. Keon. You already know, man. Let's get it. We going to the mismanagements now. And we all know a mismanagement, guys. We all know a mismanagement. You know what I mean? Empowerment. Empowered the girl. Emasculate the boy. Mismanagement of coochie right here, guys. We know this one right here. This is the girl right here that stayed pregnant, guys. This girl right here, she know how to flip her reproductive system, yo. She know how to flip her reproductive system. Dead ass serious. She know how to do it. She know when she gonna get cut off. She know how many kids she need to have to make X, Y, and Z. She got the shit to a whole science, pretty much, guys. Pretty much. She know the system to a whole science, guys. Like, all of the scams. All of the scams. This is her. She know all of the scams. You know what I mean, guys? And this is sad right here. So you want to get rid of this. You want to stay far away from these chicks right here. You know what I mean? These chicks are going to be kind of like the it girls, guys. These chicks are going to blend in with the it girls. Definitely baby mama terrorists, guys. Definitely baby mama terrorists. That's what they was designed for. These are going to be your BMTs, guys. Word. The truth is what it is. Salute to Mr. Palmer, yo. This is PG-19. I call it PG-19. Mismanagement. These are our reproductive flippers. We all know that one female that stay pregnant all the time. She is also the female that's our street fighters love to beat on for messing with a boyfriend. You know that them street fighters, whenever you see a fight, best believe it's a street fighter and a PG-19. Guarantee you, yo, because the PG-19, for some reason, she magically always find a way to sleep with the street fighter's man, yo. The street fighter man, he be feeling so... This is how that work, right? Hold on, let me cam up for this. This is how that work. When you start messing with them street fighting girls, right? You don't feel like a man no more, guys. You don't feel like a man, guys. You know what I mean? So you be so quick to go when you run into a mismanagement, a girl that know how to give it to you because she's trying to gain your sperm in return. It's like heaven. It's like meeting a whole new chick. You know what I mean? It's like meeting a whole new coochie. You know what I mean? So that's how you get trapped up there. But that's also how mismanagement get her ass whipped. That's how she get a whole head bust wide open. And that's how that go down. You know what I mean? All the time. All the time, man. And like I said, stop me when I'm lying. Stop me when I'm lying, yeah. And I went by the church. Like I told you guys, I went by the church, and the preacher and the pastor, he was talking, the minister, he was talking. And it just was dawning on me like, yo, you know, everything he said was true. Everything he said was true. You know what I mean? Everything he said is true. Let's see what the words say about this girl, man. A foolish... hey, hold on. I skipped over the Street Fighter. I didn't say what he say about the Street Fighter, yo. So let me go back. This is what he say about the Street Fighter. A foolish son is ruined to his father, and a wife's quarreling is a continual dripping of rain. You know what I mean? So what he's saying is that's annoying, guys. In plain English, let's not complicate common sense. Proverbs 19:13, he says that's annoying. And you if you let her ruin you with that aggression and that masculinity of hers, then you're useless to the father. You know what I mean? A foolish son is ruins to his father. You know what I mean? You can't be used. You can't be used in this war. And a wife of quarreling and a wife's quarreling is a continual dripping of rain. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? He definitely told you not to fuck with it. Don't mess with it. You know what I mean? Simple and plain. Don't mess with it. We not special. Stop feeling like we him. We not him. We don't know better than him when it come to these women, guys. All right? Remember that. Oh, where's that at? Older women, likewise, are to be reverent in behavior, not slander or slaves to much wine. They are to teach what is good, and is so train the young women to love their husbands and children. to be self-controlled, pure, working at home, kind and submissive to their own husbands, that the word of God may not be revealed. You heard that? Like, is that what the females out here doing right now, guys? Is that what the old heads doing right now? That's not even what they doing right now, guys. Like, no cap. You know what I mean? The wisest of women build her house, but fully with her own hands tears it down. It's not happening in this day and age. It's correct, T.O. It's not happening in this day and age. And it's crazy how it was written. It's crazy how it was written and how he knew. How he knew. He knew what time it was going to be. He knew what time it was going to be. You know what I mean? And it's all in the book. It's all in the book, so we could always clip ourselves up if we really want to know. If we really want to know, we could always clip ourselves up. And last but not least, guys, we on to the most dangerous. We on to the most dangerous of them all, guys. To the most dangerous of them all on this list, on this chart right here, guys. We on to the yellow section. Mellow yellow section, guys. We are on. This is Miss Independent Isabelle. This is Independent Isabelle, guys. She's smart, she's clever, and she have a way with words. This is that way with word woman, guys. This is that woman that all she know and all she believe in is, honestly, guys, this is that woman that's about to become, she 2 steps away from becoming a full-blown Lilith any old way. You know what I mean? She'll 2 steps away from becoming a full-blown Lilith. You know what I mean? So that you don't want to play with this one right here. This one you don't want to play with, guys. This is Independent Isabelle. She's smart, she's clever, and she have a way with words. Unfortunately, she is ugly. Now she has chose her career when she had some looks, aging from 32 to 65 and over. All right, guys, and that's plain and simple, yo. Independent Isabelle are going to be your older women with all of the mouth because they chose career when they had some looks. Now they're straight ugly. They aged. The wall that fell all the way on them, and as they fought. You know what I mean? So now they're going to go on and create these narratives. You know what I mean? Because now that fake is the new real. These are the women that started the fake is the new real. You know what I mean? I want to give credit to the fake being the new real because of these women. You know what I mean? Facts. You know what I mean? Fake is definitely the new real because of them. And that's sad. You know what I mean? And that's what's crazy about it, yo. But yo, salute to my guy, Mr. Approach. My guy, Mr. Approach, he got me a lot of the footage that you see today, and a lot of the photos that you see today was delivered by my guy, Mr. Approach. You know what I mean? I see him in the chat. Salute to you guys. Word. Salute to y'all guys, man. Appreciate the team, I appreciate my team. But yeah, Miss Independent Isabelle, she one of them women that once they hit the wall, they become activism. They become on that activism crap, and they think that they can preach, and they think that they can make the rules. These are the women that set the rules for the other monkeys on this damn on this chart, in this 71% chart. You know what I mean? They sit back and set the rules knowing that the rules that they set is destructive, but they have a backing because they know they could cater the rules to what these women, what the other women on this chart like, and the other women on this chart will bite. They would take a bite out of the apple. So like I tell you guys, that Independent Isabelle, you gotta watch. And remember, guys, she was doing something while she was choosing that career over her looks. So she got the bag. I mean, she might not have the looks, but she have the bag. And that's all of a man. You know what I mean? Remember, we don't have to have looks. Oh man. Ed Josh Beats. Ed George Beats sound like he's Red Pill raging right now. You know what I mean? Ed George Beats, you don't got to worry about all of that Ed George Beats because that don't matter. And I wouldn't be that dude because I would just sit back and just laugh at you guys. You know what I mean? I don't sit back and laugh at you guys, my guy. I actually sacrifice my worldly image. I sacrifice my worldly image every time I open my mouth and speak up for you guys. So don't don't talk like that. You know what I mean? Don't speak like that. Don't write like that. Don't chat like that. You know what I mean? That is all of a poverty mindset, my guy. That's all of a jealous mindset. How can you speak upon that to a person that you can physically and psychologically see that's helping you? You know what I mean? You gotta think, my guy. That's a proverb mindset. That's poverty. That's poverty shit right there, man. I'm here helping you, bro, for free. You know what I mean, for free. I'm helping you. Don't worry about what I got. Don't worry about what I got. That is proof. So I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. If I come to the platform talking about what I know without the proof, you know what I mean, I get crucified. So now that I have the proof, that I have women, the female, the virtuous women, you know what I mean? Now I get crucified. Like you know what I mean? You guys gotta go. Like I tell you guys, I'm here for the dudes that get hated on for no apparent reason, as you see. As you see. You know what I mean? But in any event, boy threw me off a little bit right there. But in any event, guys, we gotta be more careful of who we pick. And you know what I mean? We on to the end of it. We was wrapping up with the independent Isabelle. She got the money, guys. So when she have the money, you know what I mean? When she got the money, now that she got the money, you know what I mean? She don't really need a man other than her biologics. Once her biology kicks in, she gonna be lonely, and she gonna feel it. She gonna feel it, guys. She gonna feel it. You know what I mean? I talked to some feminist women, and I talked to one woman. This is the woman right here, guys, that I talked to her, and she was telling me that I had posted about you supposed to be the quarterback of your relationship, guys. No matter what, you be the quarterback. Your female could be any other position she want to be, but you have to be the quarterback. You know what I mean? Your guard is the coach, and you be the quarterback. She could be any position she want to be. But I talked to this lady, and she told me that her husband was the blocker. He was the blocker, the center. I said, so who gonna score the points if he's the center? And she didn't answer. She said he's just to block her and make sure she don't get quarterback sacked. So then obviously she don't know the game of football. And this is the delusion that women are under right now in 2022. You have to score some points at some time. You know what I mean? It's just not okay to just get the ball hiked to you and dance around and get your head knocked off because you have the control of the ball. That's not how the game is played. You get what I'm saying, guys? And unfortunately, the women that we went over today, them 5 women, the 7 out of the 10 women you gonna run into today, they got that mentality. It been programmed in them. They've been programmed wrong. They've been programmed on some dumbness, guys. You know what I mean? So, like I told you in the beginning of this live, you want to stand clear of those type of women right there because they got the curse sprinkled on them, and God looking for those women. Remember, she yelled his name and ran off, ran divested to the Red Sea. You know what I mean? And then put a sprinkle on a generation of kids. This is the generation of kids that's running around out here, guys. You know what I mean? Don't get caught with the wrong one. Don't get caught with the one with the sprinkle. Don't get caught with none of those women on that list. All right, guys? Pretty much. I'm going to make sure, guys, now I'm going to go into the 29% female. You know what I mean? So my next live is probably going to be on the 29% female because nowhere on this list is a good woman, guys. Nowhere on this list is a 29% woman. You know what I mean? Nowhere on this list right here, guys, is a woman I'd marry or a woman I'd deal with on some serious note, on a serious note. You know what I mean? To each his own, though. You know what I mean? I'm not you and you not me. But I told you guys about hating on folks. I told you guys it's 2022 and we're going to start learning from people. We're going to start studying folks. We're going to start mimicking folks. And we're going to take the good and throw away the bad. And we're going to become the best version of ourselves off of that, off of educating ourselves. We're not always going to look for entertainment anymore, guys. You know what I mean? Remember, the real dudes is looking for education. We reading books. We running down on education in 2022, guys. Word. You know what I mean? Women is gonna be fucked up for a little minute. You know what I mean? Women gonna be wrong. They're gonna be programmed. They all fucked up. They're gonna be fucked up for a minute. You know what I mean? Mind you, they fighting between their mind and they fighting between their heart. You know what I mean? They know what their biology is telling them, but then they also know what is being pumped and promoted and pushed in their brain through our TVs and social media. So it's just a war going on outside in their brain. You know what I mean? They fucked up in the game. So guys, stay away from that. This is the time more than ever for us to get on our grind, take a step back from them. You know what I mean? Because they confusion spill off on us. You know what I mean? So we want to take a step back from them and really focus up on us. But don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna change my style over here, guys. I'm gonna continue to talk about getting money, to talk about ways on how to get money and change our position. You know what I mean? You know, I don't touch on the gym. I don't care about lifting weights. I care about teaching you about one thing, guys, about loving money and being proud of trying to get it. You know what I mean? And in the course of getting that, you're going to see that mad chicks come on to you and you just start to identify. Now you relate and you identify which one you like, which one you could work with. And that's the game I'm teaching you, guys, because that's how it's done. And that's how it is by the instructions, guys. That no cap. You know what I mean? I mean, stop listening to people that have nothing to show you. Stop listening to people that have no accomplishments, yo. Stop doing that, yo, because you like people. Like, you know what I mean? I don't care even if I ain't like you. If you had the accomplishments that I wanted and I needed, then I'ma study the shit out you, yo. I'll just be mad as hell. My lips turned up while I'm watching the shit out you and all. But stop hating on people and start mimicking people, yo. And stop liking people that have no accomplishments, yo. Don't be listening to people that have no accomplishments, guys. Word. All right? Always watch the ones that's really, really winning in real life, not just the social media bluff, guys. And don't listen to this fool, this dude, Josh. Wait, we said, what's his name again? Ed Josh Beats, yo. That was hating, yo. That was hating, B. That was all the way hating, B. I gotta play that again, B. Boy, crazy, B. But all right, guys, I ain't gonna hold you guys. It's been real. Again, guys, salute to Pan Africa. Salute to Tolo. You know what I mean? Ed Josh Beats, thanks you for watching. Hood Rich, salute to you, man. Keon, salute to you. Yo, Tyrone T, salute to you, man. Let's talk with JVJ, salute to you. Gotti Sav, salute to you, my guy. Matt Lab, you already know. We got a lot of people in tonight. All right, guys, yo, it's been real. Like I said, guys, don't forget, I got an exclusive date now. So Sundays at 9:30, those are gonna be the days that me and Mrs. Goodbread is on, and we'll be reviewing It's Complicated. You know what I mean? So we got that day set. Every Sunday at 9:30, we'll be doing that. You know what I mean? Now I'll find something for Monday. I ain't gonna set it in stone yet, but you could probably lock me in for Monday. Every Monday, we do this type. We do a game. We do a game joint where I talk about modern women. You know what I mean? So every Monday, we'll go in on the modern women. You know what I mean? We'll pick it apart. I'll tell you how to game them. Cause I know you, especially my young audience, yo. Y'all not gonna listen. Y'all just come for the entertainment. Y'all still gonna want to mess with them. You know what I mean? And y'all still gonna want to mess with them. So at least what I could do for you is I could give you the game on how to deal with them. You know what I mean? Strap up though. You don't not want to get any of them pregnant, because once you get any 5 of them pregnant, they become a baby mama terrorist, guys. They become that. So you know you gotta stop falling into this, stop falling for the same movie. Same way I tell these dumb chicks, stop falling for this shit, because they keep running with the same line too. Oh, I had a baby and my baby father ran off. Like, cut it out. You know what I mean? Listen, guys, you know what time it is, yo. You know what I mean? You know what time it is. These chicks don't want to do no work. They don't want to do no work. So to have a baby with you and then rely on government zaddy's entitlement plan is the goal for them. That's their goal, bro. You ask one of them, you ask a chick on this damn list right here, what's her goal? You ask any one of these chicks on this list, what's her goal? What's her goals? Miss Independent Isabelle, she gonna tell you some old fly shit like, I'm gonna go to school, you know what I mean? But then eliminate the yellow and ask any one of those females what the fuck is their goals in life. And they couldn't tell you a goddamn thing, guys. All right? So come on, man. Don't trip yourself up. Don't get fooled by one of them. You know what I mean? Always know your worth. Always put yourself first. And, get to some education so you can change the laws of your mind. And that's how that's going to work, guys. It's been real. Salute to you. Appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. You know what I mean? And like I said, yo, I'll check you guys, yo.